Hey guys, welcome back to NBA Historian. So last time we left off, we made the playoffs. So let's get to see. We took the champions to 6 games. So, and we still have our young core. Darian had 10 threes in a game. So hey, he could be. He has potential, I think. So I think he'll probably be the guy we build around for now. Let's view the draft lottery. Okay, let's just go to the end since we're not on the lottery. Las Vegas. So, draft scouting. So, the 1958 draft has Devin Baker. So, interesting. Let's do. I like Dion. Let's see. Let's do Leo. Okay, let's see. Definitely sign Darian. Inspires 1961. Okay. Reggie. Let's see which free agents we can get. Okay, we can sign him too. Zach, sign. We can sign everybody. Let's see which players we can afford. Roll. And sign Roberts. Seems like a solid point guard, so. And he made an all-star team a few years ago, like a year ago, so. And let's send him to the preseason. Okay. Development's okay this year. Reggie improved, so that's a plus at least. Chris Neal improved. Liking what I'm seeing from him. Yorgos looks pretty good. Yeah, let's see. Let's cut Leo. And let's cut Andre. Who else? Brandon. Is there anyone else we should cut? Abdul's still pretty solid, I guess, but. Are there any young guys I could sign? Let's see. Let's trade Zach. We don't have the space. Let's just release Abdul. Sort. And let's see. Justin. See if we can trade Zach. Yeah. I keep forgetting we can't trade him right now. Justin, maybe? I don't know if there's a deal I'm too fond of right now. Okay. Let's see Jim Bob. See if we can trade him for a pick. Sure. Okay. Alright. Let's see our power rankings now. Okay, we're number 6. So we can be solid this season. Alright. Standings. So we lose game 1. We lose 2. Okay, let's sim a week. Okay. Let's see. Garrett does not seem good right now. He's playing terribly. Okay. He is shooting 39% from the field. I'm not a fan. Sometimes guys with these ratings, athletic and perimeter defender, they don't turn out the best. So he's still pretty young, so I won't give up on him. But yeah, not too great. Man, we just lose a close one. Man. Garrett was solid, so I don't know. Aaron fell off a little bit. Man. Standings, we're just outside of the... Okay, we win against Toronto, so that's a plus. Last year's champs, we seem to give them a little bit of trouble, so... Okay. Roberts, he's pretty solid. Let's see. Then Darian. Yeah, starting lineup is pretty good. Just hopefully Garrett can come along. Standings. They're pretty competitive so far. Denver. Let's see how Don is doing. Don is okay. Award races. Nobody really on award races. Let's see. Atlanta, Detroit, Cincinnati, San Francisco. Seemed like a solid team, so let's see how we do against them. And we do well. Let's see what our strengths are in. So we're pretty good offensively and defensively. You're top 6 in offense, top 11. Okay. Let's see the standings. Chicago can win. Okay, we do. Georgos definitely took a leap this season, so that's good to see. And Reggie's doing pretty well in his starting stint, so 11.2 rebounds. Let's see the league leaders. Yeah, he's not even. Wow. But Robert is doing really well as our point guard this season, so I'm not even mad that we signed him. Alright, let's just go to the trade deadline. Okay. Robert, pretty good. Maybe our best player, I don't know. Darian took a step back. Georgos improved. Chris definitely improved this season. Reggie, actually a starter again this season, so it's good to see. Garrett, he's okay. 42% from the field, okay. That's not bad. Zach is a backup, okay. Any free agents? We still have Abdul, but let's see the dashboard again. So we're pretty good in offense and defense, around the same rank. We're like number 6. I don't know where we can improve exactly, but I mean, I don't know if we're the best 3-point shooting team. Yeah, probably not the best. Well, let's go to All-Star events. See if we have an All-Star. We do not have an All-Star. Slam dunk contest, no. Nope. Let's see the roster. 32 and 25. Well, Reggie's averaging 12 rebounds per game. And he has a 57% field goal percentage. And we're number 8. It's a very competitive conference this year. Okay, let's see the playoffs. I think we can make it. Okay, we make the play-in as an almost 50-win team. We're a little bit better than last year. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if Darian. So he made 6 threes this season, so seems like our number 1 option might have been Georgos. Let's see the award races. Ryan seems to be MVP. And then Rookie of the Year. This is Carl Dukes. Okay. Lamar. Very good. Jim Bob, he improved a little bit, but he probably shouldn't have been starting. I don't know why that team started him, but I'm not complaining. So Western Conference has 48 wins as first seed. Like, I don't know what's going on. And we make the play-in. That's the 7th seed. Last year, I think we were the 8th seed. Yes, we were. Alright, let's see. If we can pull up off the upset, that could be cool. Alright, we win. Darian explodes for 35. Jorgos 10 rebounds. He turned it over quite a bit, but it's fine. At least we got the win. We steal one of their home games. Let's see if we can make the second round this year. And let's sim again. Okay. 128 points on them. So the young core did their thing. Reggie, 25 and 11. Jorgos, 28. And Robbie, the new free agency edition, put up 23 and 14. So I think he was very worth it this year. I think he had a really good year, in my opinion. Let's see the league leaders just for a second. He was 3rd in assists, so yeah, not surprising. Okay, let's see. Let's go one day. Okay. So we're in OT. And we lose in OT. So they're back in the series. Man. Steven put up a dagger 3. He had 41. Not bad from our group, but we can do better. Swim one day. Okay, they tie the series. Steven put up 53 and 11 threes. Jeez. Yeesh. Yeah. And he did that against the top 10 defense, so respect it and respect. And we didn't play that well at all. Alright. Let's see. Let's put in Trevor Chapman in the starting lineup. Or should we put... I don't know about Trevor. Let's put Zach in the starting lineup. So one day... Okay. Zach was solid, 8 points and 9 rebounds. And this time he went 1 of 10. So he had a hot shooting game for sure. We win on the road. So we're winning these road games. Alright, let's see. Can we win at home this time? and we upset them. Alright. I think overall that was a good series from us. Robbie put up 20 and 17. Overall, I think that was a good series. And we make the second round this year. Let's see who we face. So now we have to go up against Montreal, who has 2 All-Stars, Mike, Calvin. Alright, let's sim this game. Yeah, they blow us out. When Reggie comes back, I have to start him so that Scott can have a little bit harder of a time. But yeah, 25 from Yorgos. Let's see how. Yeah, Reggie says 7 days. So let's see. Send him again. Game 2. Yeah, not great. Mike is doing a lot. The series, 14 assists. Only 2 points from Robert. Washington. Okay, let's 5 days. I think. Let's see how we do. Okay, we're at least putting up a fight here. Alright, we hold them to 90 points. And Mike had 7. We forced him into 7 turnovers. Robbie had 4 steals and 19 points. I'm liking his scoring so far. He's actually a pretty solid scorer. And we don't even have to ask him to do a lot. So, in Yorgos, he just finds a way to score somehow. I don't know, but I'm just glad that he's doing that. Chris Neal, 3 assists. He's actually a pretty good passer for his position. And Reggie, he is a great rim protector, so I'm glad we had him back. And Garrett with 5 of 8 shooting, 2 of 3, 13 points. That's a very good showing for a bench guard. So let's see. Let's go one day. Now let's see if we can tie up the series. Yeah, we're hard to beat when we win. So Robbie wins it for us at the buzzer. That's good to see. Let's go. Okay, Zach had 11 points. Chris had 18. Robbie was a very good signing. I'm glad we got him. Glad. And then Darian, still solid. 22. So these past 2 games, let's see the game log. These past 2 games have been, we've held him in check a little bit. So 41% shooting. 2 of 9. That's good to see. He's still getting to the line a little bit, but. And he fouled out here, so I think we're doing a pretty good job, all things considered, with superstar talent. Alright. overall, I think we're putting up a pretty good series. So let's see if we can win on the road. Wow, we win 3 in a row. Darian puts up 31 points. And we make a lot of trouble with Scott. I think Reggie is just as kryptonite. I'm glad that we have him back. He's a great defensive center. Hopefully he makes an all-defensive team. He probably will. Probably not, actually. Maybe third team. I could see that. Okay. Let's see. This Carl Dukes guy could be interesting to see in the future. Anyway. Let's see one day. Okay. Some of the other series also end. Let's see if we can close it out. We might go 7 games. So Scott comes back, still 1 of 12. But Mike goes 6 of 7. So I could see some of the duo out there. Jorgos 29, very solid game. Reggie had 5 blocks. So at least we're making it tough on Scott now. Okay, let's see if we can win this one. Let's see if we can get to the conference finals. Game 7. And it's not our year. Man. 6 blocks, 26 points. Yeah, just a great game for Montreal. All-star play. And it seems to the end of the round. Of course, Toronto is going to win again, probably. Yeah. Alright. Let's read. Draft. Into the draft. Let's see who we can pick. Some of these 19-year-olds. Mark, I'll see what he has. 65 passing rating. Not. Overall, no. Not impressed. The potential, sure, nah. I'll just pick David, I guess. Jorgos gonna get a lot of money. So we're 27 million over the cap. Let's see if anybody's changing. Ryan, of course, changing again. Teams again. Let's see which team he goes to. He goes to Pittsburgh. He probably won't win. Over in Pittsburgh. Okay, we go to a 58 rating. And Jock Maker. Let's release him. Anybody else? David. Yeah, he can go. I know we picked him, but not impressed. Jorgos decreased. Garrett Thomas. He improved. That's good to see. Now, Robert is still starting. Then Garrett. And then Reggie. He's very solid. And then Darian maybe a trade piece. Maybe a trade piece. Let's see some offers. He has 18 million and he's not our best player, but let's see. Let's add a pick somewhere along here. Ivan Campbell? Not impressed. Marion. 18 million. 2 firsts. Nah. Not enough good offers. Guadion seems to be improving. Justin, let's see if we can trade him away in a second. Any other ways to possibly improve the team easily? No, not really. Toronto, very deep team, way over the cap. Alright, let's see. So the trade deadline. So we're at 34 and 15. Reggie averaging 2.8 blocks per game. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice he made an all-defensive team last year. Let's see if he's leading the league in rebounds. Nope, he's not. He is second in rebounds. Getz was a very good rebounder. Do we want somebody like him? Trevor Chapman for Andrew Getz. Let's see our power rankings. So we would have the top 2 rebounders. So it would seem interesting. I mean, I don't know if that's a need though, but we're like number 4. Raccoons at 44 and 5. Yeah. I just don't know if I want to give up a younger asset for Andrew. So I'll probably hold off. Let's see some of the worst teams, see if we can trade. Get a score somewhere. Maybe a 3-point score. Can we trade for Brian? I'm not so sure. Yeah, we can't. Okay. Is there any superstar we can trade for? Let's see Pittsburgh again. Can we trade for Ryan? Oh wait, let's see. We can trade for Ryan. I'd probably be giving up Chris Neal. We probably don't need all these guys. It's an interesting offer. I just don't know if I should. So you see, the thing is, I don't think that I'm going to do that trade, even though he's very good. Maybe next year I might see, depending on how far Toronto falls, because they're still way too. And I don't want to put all my chips in if we're not going to contend like that. So Toronto's still way too strong of a team. I don't know. It's still something to think about, I guess. But let's just see that trade again. Pittsburgh. He is averaging 30. I mean, let's see if he can. I just don't want to give up Chris at all. Yeah, that won't work. So basically, if we don't give up Chris, they won't give him to us. So I think I'm liking what I have with Chris, so I'll hold off on that. So let's go to the playoffs. So Reggie made the All-Star team. And we're at 54-28 this season. Okay. So still can't. Steven looks like he's the best player here. Okay, let's come to the end of the tournament, and then let's sim these playoffs. Okay, we win game 1. Let's see if one of our guys. Okay, Reggie seems like he'll make an all-defensive team. To the dashboard. A very good rebounder. Okay. Sim again. Reggie put up 32 and 11. And Robert had 18 assists. That pick and roll between them is very deadly. I mean, look, the league in rebound and field goal percentage again. Now, let's see his career high so far. 26. Okay, kind of low, but he isn't the first option on offense, really. Garrett, he improved quite a bit to 16.5. He had 33 in a game. I'm still liking how we did that 1955 draft. I mean, Tony improved and became pretty solid, though, so even had a 40-pointer. So, you know, he could become solid. He's still pretty young, so. One day. Okay, one day. Let's sim again. Okay, very deep team. Garrett had 11 of 14 off the bench for 22. It's very good. He averaged 11 this season, 11.7. Seattle had a 60-win team this season. They were pretty good defensively, so I think we can give Toronto a lot of trouble. Hopefully. Toronto is very good. Okay, we win in 4 and we sweep them. Garrett had 20 and 12 off the bench. Reggie had 17, 3 blocks and 2 steals. Definitely gave Hal a lot. One Day Live. Maybe in the offseason I might trade for Ryan, but we'll see. Okay, 2 game 7s. Seattle, okay. Seattle does make it. If Chris doesn't improve, we'll see how things go. Toronto 72 and 10 this season. New York, yeah, definitely in a little bit of a rivalry here. They're leading 2-0 again, but I don't know if they'll blow it or not. And okay, let's see one day. Let's hopefully, can we get this one? Yeah, down 3-0 now. Yeah, the shooters are shooting pretty well. Yeah, this is why I'm more about the long game, because this is a very deep division. Let's sim, and we get swept. And Stephen puts up 54. Yep. Nothing you can do about that. So, and he just likes going off for 50 bombs against us. Like, this is the second 50 bomb he's had us against us in the playoffs. So, it's him to the end of the round. End of the round, Toronto, I don't think they'll lose a game. They did not. They went 16-0. Let's read the draft lottery. Let's go to the draft. Devin Baker, I remember from a few years ago. And he'll probably go to Mexico, of course. And they went to the playoffs, so they could be a problem. Definitely. I'll be looking at Pittsburgh to see. I'll be keeping an eye on Pittsburgh. Okay, let's do them to the end. Okay, we should definitely play these guys. We're a lot over the cap. I'll pay for him and him. I don't think I'll re-sign Garrett. We're already $53 million over the cap. It's a lot, so we might have to make some trades. So I don't know. super over the cap. Do I think the guys can improve that much? Kind of conflicted, actually. Because he did provide some value. Yeah, I'll use him as a trade piece. We're already over the cap anyway, so let's go to free agency. I'll just roll the dice on that. Since preseason. Come on, I need you guys to improve. Okay, we're at a 70 roster. I think we drafted pretty well. Toronto is still up there. Let's look at Pittsburgh again. Let's see if we can trade for him. What would they say? What would they ask for? It's actually not too much for me. And 29 million. Okay. Anybody we should let go of? Mark, let's release. Nah. You have a lot of options here. I am thinking of trading for Ryan. What they want again? Trade him and him, and then we would get Ryan. All right, we now have Ryan on our team. So we have a bona fide superstar, probably the best in our league. So, probably the best of all time. Let's see if we can get him a championship, though. Free agents. Ray, sure. He's kind of expensive. Jonathan, actually. Georgos. No, nothing spectacular. We're really over the cap here. Let's see if we can trade. Okay, let's go a week into this. Let's go 1 week. Okay, we're at 5-1. Toronto is still so insane. They did lose some depth, though, so let's see if we can trade Darian for sure. I think we need to trade him. Definitely someone we need to trade. Is Juwan here for 15 million. Let's get Juwan on the roster. Okay, I think we have a very solid roster here. Let's see. So, is there a better point guard that we could trade for? Free agents. Sign for sure. Just to add to the depth. Yeah, I think we need a better starting guard. Let's go another week. So we can at least... I think we can go against Toronto easily. We just need some improvements. I think we have the assets to do it. So I won't trade him. I think he has a shot here. Just some of these guys, I don't know which one to trade. Garrett Simpson. Jorgos, I think he has a place on this team. Let's trade Garrett away. What can improve this team? Zeke, he fits a need. It is expensive, but no. 2 firsts, no. We definitely need like a point guard, not like a center. He would be interesting. Philly. Like 12 million. We don't need Blake, we need Hal. And we can trade Garrett. I think that's worth it. Okay, there's still an opportunity to trade, so I think we don't have to do too much here. Let's release these guys. Okay, let's get to the trade deadline. Let's see how Ryan is. Standings seem pretty good. Have a very good margin of victory. Anything we can do? Okay. Shooting guard. Okay, let's see the award races. Ryan Johnson again. I think it was worth it to trade for him. He's very old, but... And we didn't give up too much, in all honesty, so... I don't even know if we threw in a pick, like... We did trade Qua. And he is pretty solid for Pittsburgh, though. So, Pittsburgh is really rebuilding. Still kind of scared of Toronto. I don't know if we have another thing to improve. What else can we do? Let's see if we have a trade for him. Just improve the team around the edges. If there isn't one that's too expensive, I might consider it. a second. Nope, not to Seattle. Nope. Maybe a more interesting prospect here. No, I don't know if I want to trade him. Second, maybe. These are some expensive assets here. Very expensive. Ian Carter in the second. There's some injury prone guys. Maybe we can get Evan. And we don't need Ryan. Okay, let's see the roster now. All right. So we have a lot of turnover from the beginning of the years, but our roster is kind of old now, but we have a lot of upside here. Evan, still very good. Just want to do everything I can to ensure that we win. Because I think we can win this year. I really think we can win this year. Let's go to the playoffs. We have a very good record heading into the playoffs. Our bench center got injured pretty bad, but I think other guys can pick up his slack. Sim to the end of the round. Sim to the end of the round, and then let's see against Toronto. Game 2, win. Okay, lose game 3, win game 4. Alright, we win against Toronto. And I don't know when Juan came back, but he's played 4 games so far. I think he came back in the Toronto series. I think he made an impact. Yes, he did. 2 10-point games, plus 20 off the bench. Sure. That's all I need. Let's see the award races again. Into the round. Okay, let's go against Mexico. Game 1. Lose game 2. Win game 3. Alright. We win. That's good to see. We gave Ryan, our GOAT, a championship. After all this time, he didn't have to waste all his time in Pittsburgh. He had to come here. And I think that was a successful, I think that was pretty successful. Evan, we traded for him. Wait, let's see how many All-Stars we had. We had 3 All-Stars. Evan, we traded for him in the middle of the season. We gave them Ian, who solid, but I don't know how he'll turn out. Tomas, we traded it for Hal, probably one of our best passers. We gave him another championship. I didn't even know that he was this good, but wow, this team is stacked. Then Ryan, he won the MVP. He's 9. And then Chris, we kept him. Good thing we waited a little bit. So there's a good thing. There's the principle of patience there a little bit. So, and then Reggie, man, he won Defensive Player of the Year. I'm glad we kept him. I'm glad we selected him. At first, his beginning few years were a little bit rough, but man, I'm glad that we kept him. He won Defensive Player of the Year. He's one of the best in their draft class, so yeah, like number 3, so even better than Don. So I'm glad. Probably one of the best, and he led the league in blocks twice. So, and he's on a cheap contract too. So, then we traded for Jawan. He was an all-defensive team player before. We did have to trade Darren, unfortunately, but I think it was for the best. He didn't start off the season well, but he got his own role in San Diego. Not a good team, but he is that kind of scorer that can get hot, but he never his peak was in 1956 when he scored 17. And we had a 75-7 record. 75-2. 75-7, but we did overspend a little bit. That's going to be a problem for sure. Let's see the free agents that we have. So Reggie will ask for more. Let's see our team. Washington. Thankfully, we'll re-sign Reggie and probably Juwan. So that will take it to -60. Would still be a little bit over. We would still be a lot over the cap, but eventually I have to trade a guy like Garrett away. $20 million off the bench, no, not a good thing at all. So, of note, I should probably trade Garrett. So that's what I'll do next time when I get on. That'll probably be for the best. He is pretty young, but the role we need him in, it's a little bit too much, and we lost 77 in profit. So there's good and bad. I think overall it was a good season. Very good, actually. So I think we have the best record in league history. And we stopped the Toronto dynasty. So overall, very happy with this season. Ryan Johnson won MVP, Finals MVP. Finally. So, yeah. Alright, guys. So, hope that you're happy with this episode. We finally got a championship. We'll keep going as the years go on and see how many more we can get and how long I can keep this thing going. So, yeah. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and yeah. See you guys later.